For those of you who've been following along, and for those of you who have no idea what's going on right now or who I am, I recently started a band on this here channel, and I mean, for all intents and purposes, you might as well just say it's a metal band, but it's so far removed from modern trends that I really kind of feel in my heart that it doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell. But I mean, that's been my life story as far as music projects go. So why stop now? You know what I mean? Anyway, modern metal, it has a certain sound to it for the most part. You know, there's like 14 billion subgenres, but let's just blanket term metal. The bass is like overly distorted. There's a lot of dissonance in the guitars. We've essentially gone from back when it first started, we're like, we got to get heavier. We got to get heavier. You know, death metal in the 80s, Sepultura in the 90s, and Pantera. And it was just progressively heavier. Now we got like Lorna Shore and like Knocked Loose. Like Knocked Loose is playing like, they're tuned like Korn, but they're playing like dissonant notes. So it's very like crushingly heavy and terrifying to a normie, I'm sure. But it also typically has this sheen, this digital processed thing about it. It's what people like to hear. It's very clean. It's very nice in its own way, but it's not something that I personally prefer. Not saying it's bad, just not to my taste. So how do I make a metal project in 2025 that's going to appeal to the modern metal fan? Well, I don't think I can. So I'm not trying to. I'm leaning into what I grew up listening to, which is like Black Sabbath and stuff like that. But I also completely idolize Jimi Hendrix, and perhaps to a lesser extent Stevie Ray Vaughan, because their playing styles were almost identical. But anyway, and let's not start the thing in the comments about which one's better. Let's not do that. But like, all I can do is follow my heart. You know what I mean? And apparently, I've always been an 80-year-old man. So I'm making bluesy, probably boomer sounding metal, and I honestly do not give a fuck if anyone likes it or not. It's only going to be on Bandcamp because I don't have money to give to a distributor. Fuck it.